Welcome back. Let's find out if we've got anything wrong so far. For that, we go to TV's Andy Levy. Andy, it has been pointed out to me that the very last line on your Wikipedia page reads, Levy is Jewish and straight. Care to comment?
That's mostly accurate, Greg.
Okay. As long as it's mostly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The odd thing is that the citation for that links to Twitter to a retweet I did of Kerry Eleveld, who's the Washington correspondent for The Advocate, something about don't ask, don't tell. Seriously, I'm not even joking. I don't understand that at all.
I don't understand it
Don't
either, Andy.
ask.
It's clearly another part of your mysterious life
Yes.
that we will shut up about now.
Yep. Justice Department suing Arizona. Congressman, Greg said he was confused and asked you how the feds can sue the state for having essentially the same law, and you said he was right to be confused. And yes, the Supreme Court has ruled that a state statute is void to the extent that it actually conflicts with a valid federal law. But there's also something, as I'm sure you know, called field preemption, meaning that even if there's no conflict with federal law, the feds can say that the state has no business operating in that field, in this case, immigration enforcement. Isn't that what they're doing here?
Yes, my little halftime torquemada. I hope you're enjoying this. As you exact your sadistic titillations from unwitting guests, I shan't play your game, Levy. I shan't.
He's amazing.
All right, Congressman can't answer the question.
Well, wait. I can answer this.
Okay.
It already happens. You have state agents and state officers who are actually enforcing laws, immigration laws. So it's already happening.
It's okay. The federal government is arguing that, yes, it's okay for state actors to help them enforce federal law, but not okay for the states to make their own law in the field of immigration.
Yes.
That's
But they really didn't make a law. They just reiterated the same law, and the only difference is they want to enforce it. So it's about policy. It's not about law.
Right, except, again, that the lawsuit is saying the states cannot have immigration laws, that falls only under the bailiwick of the federal government.
Well, here's an interesting thing. I've run out of any kind of information on this.
All right, then we'll move on.
Yes.
Also,
I was right up against the wall on that
yeah,
Yeah, you were.
as always, by the way, legal asks me to point out that I am not a lawyer.
one. Yes.
But I am Jewish, so we can assume that I could be a lawyer if I wanted to be.
Yes. Or a doctor.
Yeah, absolutely. What was that?
Dude, sir.
Like the musical.
I missed that.
He said go back to Israel.
Okay.
It was terrible. I'm appalled, Andy.
Isaiah, I can't believe he said that.
Now we're
Kind of a
we're gonna get to some of Isaiah's thoughts a little later. Actually, right now, Isaiah, you were saying that this reminds you of laundry. How if you don't do it, your girlfriend will, and that's what Governor Brewer wants for the feds to do their damn laundry. And I think you're right. But so far, haven't the feds shown that they have absolutely zero interest in having any clean clothes?
Is that anything like not using fabric softener?
It's similar. Is that why she won't let you do the laundry?
I bleach everything.
Really?
Me too.
That's my
Right.
answer. Bleach.
Okay. All right.
I think you meant something else, Andy.
No.
Bill, Jan Brewer isn't going to be on the stand. This isn't a criminal trial.
Can we change that so that she is?
No.
I mean, let's make this thing interesting.
Yeah.
She's putting the country
I'd like
on trial.
I'd like to make you interesting. That's what I'd like to do.
Give me a name us,
cruel.
and we will win.
Here I am defending you. I don't want you to go back to Israel.
Yeah. Greg Alog, NASA chief, says one of his main missions is to make Muslim nations feel good. Greg, you mentioned that Infinity is an underrated Journey album,
Yes.
which I agree with. Fun fact, Journey's keyboard player on that album, Greg Rowley, was the lead vocalist on Black Magic Woman and Evil Ways.
And I think he was in a number of other bands. Like he might have even been in Montrose, though I might be wrong.
I don't think he was in Montrose, but he was in a number of other bands. Yeah.
You know what? Santana.
Yes, well, that was
Black
Evil
Magic Woman,
Ways
yes.
and Black Magic Woman.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, he's in that band Santana.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Then Journey.
No, he was never in Journey.
Oh, he wasn't?
No. Also, you said we need to weaponize space in order to blow up Star Jones, if I understood you correctly.
Is she already blown up?
Nice. Actually, the Outer Space Treaty of 1967 prohibits the U.S. or any other signatory nations from installing any kind of nukes or weapons of mass destruction in space, and limits the use of the moon and other celestial bodies to purely peaceful reasons.
That is so wrong because it's an inevitability. It's the way the human mind works.
It's the Outer Space Treaty of 1967, Greg. You can't argue with a treaty named that.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right.
I was only 4, though. No,
Very
3.
young.
So I shouldn't count.
No.
Isaiah, kudos to you for saying we should turn Muslim nations into space slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I salute your bravery. And it was nice knowing you. Amy, you said astronauts used to be role models. Now they're portrayed as people who may have been at the center of one of the biggest conspiracies ever. There's no maybe about it.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
If we went to the moon in the 60s and the 70s, we could go there today, right? But we can't go there today, so clearly we couldn't have gone there back then.
I'm with you.
Oh my gosh.
I hear you.
Yes.
I'm with you.
All right.
Look at this. Look what's coming out.
You better watch out.
This show's awesome today.
Odd show tonight.
I
Yeah.
feel like I'm in the condom seat.
Yeah. Just lastly, hey, Congressman, what's the Screaming Lemurs?
The Screaming Lemurs, from what I'm told, is a website where there's a dirge to Mr. Gutfeld called There's a Lemur in Your TV.
Really?
Now, I'm not advocating that anyone check into this, although
Sure.
I would like to thank the Screaming Lemurs for one thing. They have confirmed that Greg is actually 5'4".
Oh my God, no one's Mick hotter than you.
Wow. I'm getting far, far away from that. I'm done.
All right. Thank you, Andy. Let's welcome back.